Okay, Glenn thinks he might have a piece of jewelry right here of some sort. Go ahead, pick it up.
Or is it a rivet? Kind of
Yeah,
looking like a rivet
you got
now.
yourself
Or a snap button.
No, it's still got the leather in it. It's just an old copper rivet.
It gets you excited with that kind of a signal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good signal, banging an 82 all day.
I don't mind digging little copper rivets. I could think of a lot worse things to dig.
Yeah, like that beaver tail right over there on the ground. Right about there.
We're getting some.
Okay. Got us a good target here. Popped her right out of the ground. Nice bell. Good shape. And that might be a ringer. Glenn's hitting something there. If you heard that noise, we're running them in iron auto. Here. You can hear all the iron. It's just loaded with iron here. And when you hit something good, the iron sound shuts right down and gives you the good signal. I might as well leave it going because Glenn's probably got something really good here.
I'm about 3 feet from Dwayne.
Yeah. What are we going to get here? We'll get something out of good live bait. Yeah, piece of flat iron. Piece of flat iron like that will give you a good signal sometimes because they're so big they bounce back good. Alright,
That's what it was.
Keep digging. There's my token mowing machine knife blade. Little history information. The sickle bar mower was invented right in Shenandoah, New York, right in Verona. Thanks for watching. Keep digging.
They're different.
Okay, Glenn just got himself a bow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the same thing. It's got the same top on it.
Yeah.
We're both.
Your bell was right.
Yeah, it was right here somewhere.
Right on this knoll, same knoll.
Couple of bells.
Christmas tree decorations.
Yeah, we might have 2 ringers here.
Sweet.
Keep digging. Hey, we're getting ready to move to another site. I got this is copper, but it's got silver plating on it. Don't know what it was. Plate over something. Glenn's got this. He thought it was just a piece of wire, but both ends have got a point on them with a little ring cut around. And I don't know if that pattern, there's some kind of a design all the way around it. Anybody has a clue what that is? That ain't the original shape. It's been mangled up. But anybody knows what that is? Make a comment. Seen Glenn's bell. He just found a nice surface fine porcelain button. This thing here that's something. That's some kind of a buckle or something. It's squash flat. It's real thin. This thing we found earlier. It's threaded on one end and like a hose or something screws on that. I don't know. It's a bleeder or something. Yeah, we found a couple of these today. Tent rivets or tent grommets. Everything else you've seen. Found a couple of copper rivets. Hey, on to another field.
Keep digging.
Okay, we're back in the field. Right over there is where I found that Liberty cap. Glenn just pulled out a nice croto bell. If I can make out a WB on there, I can tell you the name of the man at work made it. Yep. Old William Barton made that late 1700s to early 1800s in Connecticut.
I got a WB over to my mother's. It's a 4 tennis ball. It's on her tree.
Nice bell. Look at the design on that. I gotta get a hold of them away. I can't remember. This camera don't do up good close. But I think there's a WB on the bottom of that. It's William Burton the third. He used WB on us.
He made nice bells.
Yeah, he did. That's nice. I just said we got to get over to where the house site was. We ain't find nothing but trash around here. The barn was over there by our truck. Glenn popped that out.
Yeah, okay. Just saying something about somebody's horse flipping out.
Yeah. Keep digging. As you brush that off, rays of golden sunshine come across us, Glenn. He thinks it might be a token or something. I went and looked at the sun. Now I can't see a damn thing. What do you got?
I think it's just a nickel cap or something. It's very thin. You can see a little bit of an edge to it. I can't see anything.
I don't know. There ain't no writing or...
Boy, it's enough to get excited. I'll tell you.
I don't know, Glenn. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look this over a little more, but it ain't what we thought it was. I thought he had a nice button, but I don't know, some kind of token or something.
Real scratchy signal, kind of. I thought it was a tomback, but
keep digging. Glenn's got a relic here, some kind of a. That looks silver plated. That's the back side.
It is got
there's a name for these, and it's on the tip of my tongue, and I can't think of it. A couple videos back, I've named what it was.
It would make a hell of a fishing lure.
It was silver plated, whatever it was. A couple of screws. That was on a piece of furniture, maybe behind the handle or something. Not a bad find. I'm going to say that's household. We were suspecting the other house was here just a minute ago. You can see where my truck is. I was about that far when I found that coin, but just down behind me. A couple of weeks ago. Liberty coin. Keep digging. Okay, Glenn got the first button of the day. I don't know. It's got kind of a tomback back to it, but
the size of that loop.
A little green. Yeah, big loop on it. Fully intact shank.
It's old. No writing.
No. I think the shank is cracked, but keep digging.
Nice.
Okay, Glenn's digging his third button in like 5 feet, but I don't think he's going to beat that.
Son of a bitch, you got a date.
It's a clean one too.
Oh,
I'm almost thinking.
it's a drapey.
No, I don't even know what it is. It ain't an American coin. What is it?
It's a copper.
It's a British. It's a nice British copper. No, Akatori kinetic. I got another kinetic. A nice one. Look at how nice that is. Dates are on the back on these.
That's a beauty, Dwayne.
Look at that. I can't believe the shape of that.
Gotta be 1700s.
Yeah, they only made them.
Come on, we gotta go down to Dennis's now.
No. Hold on a minute. Hold on. 1787. Same as my. This is like primo. Look at this thing. I'm gonna put a picture of this right about now.
God,
yeah, that's a nice dandy button.
This is the nicest Brit I've ever seen. You're gonna have to. What was this reading?
81, 82. Banging solid.
You can tell if you go 70.
This is Akatori Kinetic on there. That stands for, it's Latin for Authority of Connecticut. State of Connecticut, give them permission to make this coin.
Here, I'll show you the rest of these.
You can read all the, I can't remember what the backside is. I'll have to show this. Look at that. That just made my day. Just when I think my season can't get any better, Glenn's pulled these buttons out. A nice little tomback, shanked. Little tiny button here with a huge shank. That one he pulled out a little while ago. That's a nice clean button, full shank. And then this beautiful dandy button. I guess the shank, I don't know if the shank's just folded over hard on that or whether it's broke off. Nice little sunburst. We were just talking about moving on to another site, but I think I'm going to stick around here a little while.
Talking about moving on to another site. Colton started hitting buttons.
Yeah, we're going to stick around here a little while.
Hey, we got a shank here. It's flattened right over.
Yeah. I'll keep digging. Okay, we got us a copper something. I'm going to let Glenn break his copper. Maybe a coin ball.
It's quite thin.
Probably a button. It was screaming about an 83. What do we got? I got toothbrush here somewhere if you want it. Some old copper.
It's got a ribbed edge.
Ribbed edge. You want to scrub it with that or? Maybe Glenn's got himself some pocket change. Maybe just a fancy button. We don't know yet. Pan here. He's got a big dandy button here again. That's 2 dandy buttons for Glenn today. I was hoping to see a big chicken on. You know what? Yeah. I'm gonna scuff your coin or your button here a little more, Glenn. I almost think I see a wing. I don't know. Jury's out on this one, whether that's a GW. I wish it was, but I think we just got a fancy edged flat bottom. Keep digging. Okay, we've come across the road just to do a little scouting. We heard there was a house here. And I just come into a huge iron field right here. Sounds like Glenn's already passed the iron field. There's like a dip right here behind me. It started. But I got me a nice little shamrock plate. Might have been like a lock plate or something on a piece of furniture. But my wife's Irish. She's gonna love that. Keep digging. Okay, here's a quick wrap up. Got me a horseshoe, mowing machine knife. I think Glenn dug about 3 of them today. Battery terminal. I don't know what that is. Some kind of a spear, half a spear. That's a hook that would have been drove into like a big beam. Piece of roll-up copper, some copper wire. There's a piece of pottery I happened to pick up. Piece of crock. Would have been nice to find a whole one of them. A couple pieces of lead. I think that's a handle of a pewter spoon. It's a piece of pewter, and it says, I don't know if it said Bates or States or something right there. ATES, I believe it says. Yeah, you can make out ATES. This little copper cap to something with a slot in it. This was a piece of copper that I believe had some silver clad on it. I don't know if that was part of a jewelry box or something. This is a piece of copper, and I could make out manufacturing company. And I see THAM, and there's a period, so something THAM, and then I can't make out this manufacturing company. This is another one of them Schrader Universal Tire Pressure Gauge. Now there's a patent date on here, July 5th of 09. I don't know if there's parts missing out of that, but this part here would have come out with the numbers on it. That's like the second one I found. And it says it was manufactured by the Schrader and Sons Incorporated, Brooklyn, New York. Supplied to the ALLING Alling Rubber Company. And then the number, and then Broadway, Albany, New York. So that's pretty cool. I've dug a couple of them so far. And a tent grommet, or a tarp grommet. And then I dug a bell. It's a ringer. Not very good. But the ringer's still in there. You can see it down through there. Glenn dug one exactly like that, and then he got that fancier brass one I got. I don't know if you've seen this. I did a 30-minute dig. Live dig. That was the last thing I found. A part to a lock, but usually they'll have a name on it, but that one don't. My wife loves this. She's Irish. There's shamrock on there. I don't know. Piece of something off a piece of furniture, or cover over a lock on a cupboard or something. Little watch gear. A little tiny button. I gotta get it away from there. A little tiny cuff button. That was right on the surface. When they kicked the soybean stalks away, that went with it. A little bit of gold gilt you can see. And then the best find of the day. I don't know how well you can make that out. I don't know if I got it up. Okay, that's the back side. You can see Lady Britannia there. This side, Akatori Kinetic. Large set. An amazing detail on this coin. That is a 1787. You can barely make it out. It's right there under Lady Britannia. And the unique thing about this coin, I think they called it clipping. First I thought it was off-centered punch. They would nip a little bit of copper off the edge and still have the 1 cent coin, and they would save up that copper, and it was basically like stealing money. You can see the reading is even all the way around till it gets to here, and then it's short here on the date side. You think they would have done it on something other than the date side. So you can see right there, 1887 or 1787, same as my other Connecticut, but that ain't nowhere near this good a shape. Show the head side there again. Amazing detail on this thing. Akatori Connecticut is authority of Latin for authority of Connecticut. State of Connecticut given the authority to make this. And then I can't remember, it says something in Latin on the back. I can't remember what it is. I'll have to look it up. I'll put it across the screen here if I figure out what it is before I post this video. But amazing find. The only coin of the day between me and Glenn. He found a bunch of buttons, but I found this. So, thanks for watching. Be a subscriber. And give me one of these. And keep digging.